Hi everyone! You probably remember that Mia and I have this map, and we're on a quest for giant buried treasure filled with the most exciting books in all the land. We've been practicing reading so much that we want to get this treasure chest of books for us all to read together. That's right, Mia. The treasure chest had 5 padlocks on it, which meant we needed 5 special keys to open it. The keys to reading comprehension. But you helped us last time to figure out the meaning of vocabulary words in context, and we got the first key. That means the treasure chest now has only 4 padlocks on it. That means we are going to need 4 more special keys to open it. So, we're going to practice more of our reading skills, read our map, get the keys, and recover the treasure. Are you ready? Off we go! Before we get our second key to reading comprehension, do you remember what reading comprehension is? Comprehension means understanding. So reading comprehension is being able to understand what you read. That means not just understanding each word, like map, chest, quest, key, but putting them together and understanding the topic or main idea of the story or passage that you're reading. The main idea of this story is that we are following a map and getting keys to a parrot. Looks like he's guarding the second key. We have got to get that second key to reading comprehension so we can open the treasure chest. I have a feeling that to get the next key, we're going to have to figure out what the deal is with these scrolls he's holding. Looks like this parrot is holding some stories. Time for key number 2. The main idea. Figuring out the main idea is a really important part of reading. That's because the main idea of a passage or story is what the story is mostly about. It's the most important thing that the author is trying to tell you. Let's open up one of these scrolls. Polly the parrot loved to sing and chat. She lived in a cage at the pet store, but nobody ever took her home with them. One day, a little girl came in and Polly spoke to her. The girl was delighted and begged her parents to take Polly home with them. They said yes. Polly was so happy that she sang all day. They loved having a parrot, and Polly loved having a family. Mia, what is the main idea of this passage? Not quite. If we look at just the words by themselves, of course we can read them. But the main idea of this story isn't just parrot or the little girl. To have good reading comprehension, we need to be able to understand what the whole passage is mostly about. What is this passage mostly about? Maybe you said, Polly getting a new home, or a girl getting a parrot. Both of those could be the main idea of that last passage. Let's get another scroll. Parrots are colorful birds with curved beaks and strong feet. They come in many colors, like red, green, and blue. They are very smart and can repeat words that people say. Parrots like to eat seeds, fruits, and nuts. They use their strong beaks to crack nuts and seeds open. Parrots live in forests and jungles in different parts of the world. Okay, now here's a question for you. This passage and the last one were both about parrots. But do they have the same main ideas? Mia, what is the main idea of this passage? Not quite, Mia. The main idea can't just be parrot. That wouldn't tell us enough of what the passage is mostly about. Besides, isn't this passage really different from the last one? That's because it has a totally different main idea. A good way to think about the main idea of a passage is to think of what a good title for it would be. What would be a good title for this passage? I'm going to title it All About Parrots. That title tells us a lot about the main idea of the passage. It's mostly about how parrots look, what they eat, and where they live. The parrot has one final passage for us. If we can figure out the main idea, we're for sure gonna get that key. Let's read this last passage and find the main idea. Quentin loved to paint. One day he painted a jungle. But when he looked at his art, he felt sad. Nothing looks right, he said. The parrot looks silly. The trees are too short. He was going to give up. Just then, he remembered why he loved to paint. It was fun. It did not have to be perfect. He grabbed his brushes and painted whatever he wanted. This passage also has a parrot, but it's definitely not part of the main idea. What's the main idea of this passage? What is it mostly about? It looks like the parrot is going to give us 3 choices. Is this passage mostly about a boy and his parrot? How to paint perfectly? Or have fun painting? The main idea is that Quentin remembers to have fun painting. Yes, you did it! The second key to reading comprehension is figuring out the main idea. I just know that we're going to be able to get the other keys and make our way to this treasure. And I can't wait to do it with you. See you when we hunt for the next key. And don't forget to always stay clever.